I'm about to do your Taurus July 2020 love reading, and in this reading we're going to take a look at the love connection between you and your romantic person of interest. Taurus, how is it going? Come on in, have a seat. My name is Alan from UnknownTruthTarot.com. Welcome back to another Taurus love reading video. If this is your first time here and you have questions that you want answered about your romantic love life or your relationship, start now by subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you never miss any of the Taurus love readings I post for you every week. Now let's get on with the Taurus love reading for today, because today we're going to take a look at the love connection between you and whoever it is that you're romantically connected with right now. And we're going to do one card for the mutual point of interest between you. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards for you, Taurus, and then 3 cards for your person. And then we're going to clarify everything with the second deck to see if we can get down to the bottom of the unknown truth about what's really going on in this connection between the two of you. Now just keep in mind that this is a general reading, and it's not even possible for it to resonate with literally every single Taurus on the planet. But regardless of how this reading resonates for you, you still probably want to check your moon, rising, and Venus sign videos, because they can give you more clarity and more insight about what's really going on in this connection you have. And you can find the links to those videos in the description box down below. Now, I've been getting like an overwhelming number of people requesting personal readings lately, and I've opened up as many spots as I can muster in my schedule to do that. I've only got a couple of openings left, so if getting a personal reading with me is something you're interested in, I've put the information about that in the description box down below as well. But I've only got a couple of spots left open. I'm going to have to shut it down pretty soon so I can stay caught up with everything. So if you're interested in a personal reading, you probably should get on that now, because I don't even know if I'm going to have any spots left by, Thursday or Friday. It's probably going to be completely full then. So enough yakking anyway. Let's get on with this Taurus reading for today, and I'm going to start by pulling 1 card for the mutual point of interest between Taurus and their romantic person of interest for July 2020. Okay, there it is already. Pretty easy. Now let's get 3 cards for you, Taurus. What's going on with Taurus as it relates to this romantic interest they have and the connection between them? Let's get 3 cards for Taurus, please. Oh, looks like you got a bonus card, Taurus. We're taking 4. Okay. Now let's get 3 cards for your person, Taurus. What's going on with Taurus's romantic love interest as it relates to Taurus and their connection with Taurus for this last week of July 2020? Let's get 2 more. Oh, they got a lot on their mind. Look at all the cards trying to get away from me all at once here. That is a sure sign that they have a lot that they want to communicate, or they have a lot on their mind, a lot going on. Let's get 1 more card for Taurus's. Okay, there it is. Looks like they're getting a bonus card too, Taurus. Okay, on the bottom of the deck, the overall energy of the reading is the 9 of Cups. This has a couple of meanings. This could either be emotional contentment, emotional happiness in and of yourself, like individually as a person. This can be like self-love. This can also represent wish fulfillment. So that's the overall energy of the reading, and I'm sure that will make more sense as we go along here. Now, the mutual point of interest. This is either, Taurus, you have said or done something and it's got your person thinking, feeling, or acting this way, or vice versa. Your person said or done something and it's got you thinking, feeling, acting this way. More likely, something has happened external to you guys or between you guys, and it's got you both thinking, feeling, and acting this way. And the mutual point of interest between you guys is the 6 of Swords. Now this is moving forward into calmer waters. This is leaving all these rough, choppy waters of the past, all the problems and challenges and negative things that have happened in the past, and moving forward into calmer waters toward what it is you guys both actually want. So let's clarify this 6 of Swords. Why is the 6 of Swords the mutual point of interest between Taurus and their romantic person of interest? Okay, well, we got 3 already. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is Earth energy. This is Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Let's see. Okay, now the Queen of Pentacles is grounded, stable, abundant, nurturing energy. This is like someone who's good at managing the home, managing the family, managing the assets and resources of the home and the family. So wanting to move forward to calmer, this is about stability and abundance too. So it looks like you guys are wanting to move forward into calmer waters that are more stable and more abundant. Under this Queen of Pentacles, we've got the Five of Pentacles, and this is abandonment. This is like being left out in the cold or feeling like you're not good enough in some way. Now, this is the mutual point of interest, so this is both of you guys are thinking about this, feeling this, acting in this manner. Yeah, it looks like under this Five of Pentacles, we have the Nine of Wands, and this is a card of being walled off and defensive. It's also a card of healing. This is the wounded warrior. He's been hurt, and he's built this wall around himself to protect himself from getting hurt anymore, and so he can heal, so he can get his energy right and take the final step in his journey here. Now, to clarify this Six of Swords, this moving forward into calmer waters, we've got the Knight of Wands, the Six of Wands, and we have the Strength card. A lot of fire energy right here, a lot of passion and desire right here. This Knight of Wands is the second fastest moving knight in the deck. This is moving forward, taking rapid, passionate action towards something that you desire. He comes rushing in, takes care of business. Sometimes this is like a player energy, like an in and out, wishy-washy kind of energy where they come rushing in, take care of what they want, and then they roll out again. This is the mutual point of interest. So then we've got this Six of Wands. This is like recognition, like being recognized for something, or you or your person recognizing something. This is also moving forward in victory and success. And then we've got the Strength card. This is a Leo energy. This is about having the inner strength, facing your fears. This is also a card of like taming the inner beast, like trying to hold the beast back, trying to contain yourselves in some way. You can see the lady in this card is holding on to a lion. She's not scared whatsoever. She's tamed her inner fears, but she's also taming this beast and preventing it from running forward. So this Knight of Wands energy, this is a fast-moving energy. This is about rushing off, taking rapid, passionate action towards something you desire. And then on the other side of that, we've got this Strength card of like trying to hold this type of energy back, trying to contain yourselves. And in the middle of that, we've got this victory and success, but moving away to calmer waters, towards something more stable, trying to leave this this heartbreak, and this is more like abandonment and feeling left out in the cold. It's trying to leave that stuff behind and move forward toward what it is you really want. And this is both of you doing this. Now, in your energy, Taurus, we've got the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the King of Swords. So we got a lot of swords energy out here for you, Taurus. This is let's see, this Seven of Cups, this is options and choices. This can represent confusion about those options and choices. There's a lot of cups here, a lot of stuff in these cups, and it's confusion about which cup to choose, which option to choose, because you don't want to make a mistake, because not all of these options are viable options. So let's clarify this Seven of Cups for you, Taurus. Tell me more about this Seven of Cups for Taurus. Okay, let's get two more. There, two more it is. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. So this is a bold, passionate, fiery, determined energy. In touch with her intuition. She's sexy, vivacious, very fun to be around. The Queen of Wands knows exactly what she wants, and she goes after what she wants with bold, passionate, fiery determination. It's rare that she doesn't get what she wants. A lot of fire out here, a lot of passion out here. Oh yeah, definitely so. So, Taurus, it's like you have a lot of options in something, but you're confused about those options. And to clarify that, we've got the Devil, the Ace of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. So this Devil energy is a heavy energy. This is like addiction or obsession or compulsion, or it's some thing that has you feeling like you're trapped, like you can't escape it. Now, sometimes this can be like a very heavy sexual attraction where you just feel so attracted to someone, so pulled, like magnetically pulled to them, that you feel like you can't get away from it. I'm not sure what that is yet, though. But we've also got this Ace of Wands, and this is a passionate new beginning. So we've got a lot of cards of passion out here. This Queen of Wands, oh shoot, let me pause that. Under the Queen of Wands, we've got the Five of Wands, and this represents an internal conflict. Fives are conflict, but this one for me is almost always an internal conflict. It's like you're pulling yourself in multiple directions. It's like a conflict in your desires, a conflict in what it is that you want. And you could be pulling yourself in numerous directions, which would explain this confusion, all these different options, all these different directions that you could pull yourself in, all these different things that you want, and you're trying to choose between them, and you're conflicted about it. And it's like you almost feel trapped by that, like stuck by that. Because one of the things you want is this passionate new beginning with your person, it looks like. It's something has had to have happened with you guys in the past, because you're trying to move away from these rough, choppy waters and move forward toward what it is you actually want with them. And I think what you're wanting with them is this passionate new beginning. At least that's one of the options that you're trying to choose from. Like, you're the Queen of Wands here. This is you having this passionate desire for this person, and you knowing what it is you want, at least in terms of them, and you're going after what you want. This is starting to feel like a situation where you almost feel stuck on your person, Taurus. Yeah, you're wanting to rush down that path toward them, like rapidly, take passionate action toward them so you can be victorious with them, but you're trying to contain yourself. You're trying to rein yourself in and hold yourself back so you don't make a mistake, it appears. We've also got this Eight of Cups to clarify the Seven of Cups. So we're going from the 7 to the 8 here. So it looks like progress is being made in terms of your emotions, in terms of the way you feel about this person. But this Eight of Cups represents detachment, like emotional detachment or physical detachment, like physically walking away from someone. Now, I'm not sure yet if this is one of your options. Like, maybe one option is to rush down the path toward them taking passionate action because you want them, but you're conflicted about that because another option is walking away from them, like emotionally detaching from them or physically detaching from them. And another option is like starting over from the beginning in your passion. I'm not sure yet, but it's going to clarify itself as we go. The next card in your energy, Taurus, is the Eight of Swords. And this is an energy of being stuck in your head about something, grinding on something on a repeating loop, thinking about it over and over and over again, because you're not sure what the safe step to take is. You've got these confusions about the options. You have this internal conflict. It looks like you could either start a passionate new beginning, you could rush forward like super fast and passionately, or you could just walk completely away. This card jumped out of my hand and it landed on one of your person's cards, and it's making me think it's tied to that card now. That's what I'm feeling here. I don't want to skip ahead, but when we get back to this first card, I'm going to move it up so I remember to tell you what it landed on. This Eight of Swords is like you don't want to make a mistake. You're not sure what the safe move is here, and you're grinding on that so much that you've got yourself feeling stuck, trapped, and blocked because you don't know what to do. Let's clarify this Eight of Swords for Taurus, please. Tell me more about this Eight of Swords. Let's get one more. Oh. Holy cow, yeah, you got a lot going in your head around this person, Taurus. On the bottom of the deck, we have Justice. This is a card of balance. This is about restoring balance, making sure a situation is balanced, doing the right thing, the fair thing, the just thing. The sword in the center of this card it represents cutting off the things that are not in balance so that balance can be restored, so the right, fair, just thing can happen. This is about wanting to make a situation right or do the right thing. Let's see, what do we have here? Yeah, you've got a lot of thoughts in your mind about this person, Taurus. So we're clarifying the Eight of Swords, you grinding on this in your mind to the point where you feel stuck, trapped, and blocked and unsure about what to do. To clarify that, we got 3, 6, we got 7 cards when I asked for 3. We got the King of Cups, the Four of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, and we already saw that once. We got the Lovers, the Eight of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. So the first thing I notice is the amount of wands that we have here. Out of these cards, 3 of them are wands. So now we've already got 1, 2, 3. So we've got 6 wands out here in what would amount to be your energy so far. That's a lot of passion, a lot of desire. The next thing I noticed is we have the King and Queen of Pentacles out here. So this is counterparts. These cards are supposed to be together. That represents a couple that is supposed to be together. You guys are counterparts. This is a power couple. A power couple that's based in stability and abundance and prosperity. Now this King of Cups, this is a decision maker that has a lot of love and a lot of emotions. So this represents you having a lot of love and a lot of emotions for your person, but not wearing those emotions on your sleeve, not necessarily outwardly expressing those emotions to your person. Now, when the King of Cups makes his decisions, he does consult his emotions when he does that. He just doesn't let them cloud his judgment. So you're grinding on something in your head that about these different options that you have with your person. You're confused and you're stuck in your head, stuck, trapped, and blocked about it. You are using your emotions. You're not just using only your thoughts, but you're just not letting them cloud your judgment. You're not necessarily expressing how you feel to your person. You're probably not cluing them in on everything that you're feeling. Next, we've got this Four of Wands, and fours represent stability. So like, think of a table. It's got 4 legs to be stable. Excuse me. This is about the stability of the home life, the stability of the connection between you. This can be a card of celebration or of ceremony, like graduations or weddings, or some sort of party or get together, some sort of celebration. This can also represent like twin flame level energy, because these 4 wands that hold up this canopy represent 1111. But this is about stability. So you're grinding in your mind about the emotions that you feel, and you're not expressing them. You're grinding about stability, and I know you're grinding about stability, not just from this Four of Wands, but because you have the King and Queen of Pentacles here. And like I said, this is a power couple. Both of these are very grounded, very stable, very abundant energies. They represent Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, earth energies, earth signs. So I don't know if you're telling me that, one of these is you and one of these is your person. Your person could be an earth sign. Actually, your person could literally be any sign, because I have all the different elements out here on the table. This is a general reading, so it's very hard to pinpoint that. Next, we've got this Nine of Wands. And again, this is a card of healing. It's also a card of being walled off and defensive. This is the wounded warrior. He's been hurt. He's built this wall around himself so he can heal, so he can protect himself enough to heal, get his energy right, and take that final step in his journey. I'm getting the impression, Taurus, that your person did something to hurt you. Yeah, I think this Eight of Cups is probably not you walking away from them. It's probably not you emotionally detaching or physically detaching from them. I think this is them walking away from you. And I think that you feel still stuck on this person, like you feel like you can't escape them, you can't escape the pull you have toward them, even though they did walk away. You still have a lot of passion and desire out here for this person, and you also have the Lovers card in your energy. And this is, I breathe you in, you breathe me in. We're soulmates or twin flames or whatever label you want to put on that. This is a very powerful emotional connection between people. But this also represents you needing to make a choice about them. Yeah, they've got you walled off and defensive. That's twice I've seen that card now. And you want to move forward to calmer waters. You want to balance this situation out, make things right. You want to go rushing forward rapidly and passionately toward them, but you're fighting like I don't know what to contain yourself here. Right under this Justice card, we have the Temperance card, and this is a card of patience. This is about blending things together a little bit at a time, stepping back to see how is this working out before you come back in and make some adjustments to it. And it's like doing that process over and over again, trying to like do trial and error, experimenting, trying to take things slow, do little bits at a time, and being very patient about it. Which is probably where the strength is coming in for you. You're having to tap into your inner strength in order to contain yourself and stop yourself from rushing forward, in order to get that patience out of yourself. Because I get the strong feeling you don't want to move slowly here. And this is the other reason why I think that. You've got the Eight of Wands in your energy. This is a very fast moving energy. This is like almost like drinking out of a fire hose. It's a lot coming out at one time. This can represent rapid back and forth passionate communication with your person. This can also represent rapid forward movement toward them, rapid progress on something that you desire. And we've got that Queen of Pentacles, and we've already covered that. Now in your energy, Taurus, the next card you have is the Nine of Swords. So we just went from the Eight of Swords, where you're grinding something on a repeating loop, you're stuck in your head about it, you're unsure of what the safe step is to take, and you're feeling stuck, trapped, and blocked. Now you're progressing up to the Nine of Swords, and this is like having fears and worries and anxieties about something. Like you can see from the lady in the card, she's sitting here with her face covered. So she's so afraid of whatever the situation is that she's contemplating, that she's thinking about so much, that she's only willing to look at it through the cracks between her fingers. So this is like an energy of having something on your mind like constantly, to where like you're thinking about it when you're trying to go to sleep, you're thinking about it while you're trying to get work done, you're thinking about it while you're watching television or whatever it is you're doing. You're thinking about this stuff so much that it's to your detriment now, and it's causing fear, worry, and anxiety. It's got you stressed out. So let's clarify this Nine of Swords for Taurus, please. Tell me what this Nine of Swords is about, please. Let's get two more for this Nine of Swords. Okay? Let's get one more for this Nine of Swords for Taurus, please. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Wands. So this is similar to the Fool energy. It's just a little bit more toned down version of it. This is about having a lot of passion and desire, but pages are messengers, and they deliver news and messages, and this one of passion and desire. So this is either you're thinking about it a lot, delivering news and messages of passion to your person, making some sort of passionate communications with them, which we've already seen here. This is also about having that enough drive and ambition to take the first steps on something new, take the first steps towards something that you desire. Now to clarify this Nine of Swords, we have the Three of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Emperor. So this Three of Pentacles is about teamwork, collaboration, working together as equals to build something of value, to build something together, something great. So you're worried about that, you're thinking about that constantly, wanting to rush down the path toward them rapidly. Like this is you taking the first steps down that path, but this is you wanting to rush down that path rapidly. You're holding yourself back. Under this Page of Wands, we have the King of Wands. So we've already seen the Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck in your energy. We've already got the Knight of Wands out here in the mutual point of interest between both of you. Now we've got the Page of Wands and the King of Wands. So this is all four court cards of the Wand suit that represents passion and desire. So you have a lot of passion and desire for this person. You have a lot of fire energy out here for this person, this passion and desire. This is like, you know exactly what you want, and you want to go after it, and you don't want to take no for an answer. You don't want to let anything get in your way. But the next card is the Two of Wands. Again, more passion and desire energy. But this twos are about decisions and choices, which we've already seen. You've got all these different options and choices you could make. But there's confusion about which one because you don't want to make a mistake. You're stuck in your head grinding about it because you're unsure of what the safe step is to take. Now that's intensified and you're thinking about it so much it's to your detriment. I mean, you might be losing sleep and having nightmares about this. At the very least, you are stressed out thinking about all this stuff. And part of what you're thinking about is this is a fork in the road, a crossroads, like a decision point. And it's about which of these paths leads me to the world that I really desire and which path do I need to leave behind. And again, we've got like leaving behind the rough, choppy waters so you can move forward toward what it is you actually want, so you can move forward in victory and success. I just think at this point, you're not sure which of those paths is going to lead you to what you actually want, which is probably why you're stuck in your head and grinding on everything. I'm very curious at what your person has done to make it this way, because you are the one that's walled off and defensive and trying to heal. It looks like they walked away from you at some point in the past. And you're worried about being able to build something together with them. And we've got this Knight of Swords, or excuse me, the Page of Swords. And this is, again, a messenger. It's like news and messages. This one's about communication, ideas, truth. So this can represent speaking the truth. This can also represent like trying to learn something, trying to study and learn something, trying to figure something out. This can also represent like premature or immature communication, not like childish communication, but more immature in the sense of like things were said too soon, or they weren't thought out very well before they were said, so maybe they came out like harsh and it wasn't meant that way, or it came out like it just came out wrong, and either you took it wrong or they took it wrong. Maybe it wasn't thought out very well, and now it's like, wait a minute, I shouldn't have said that. And then we've got this Emperor energy, and this is Aries energy. So again, this is more fire energy, and this is knowing what you want and going after it. Not just going after it, but taking charge of the situation, taking control of the situation. The Emperor is like a master manifester. He's got all the tools and resources and everything he needs to put a plan in place to get what he wants, and then also execute that plan to get what he wants. This Page of Swords, this pulls me back again. This is like, this can also be an energy of spying on someone, or keeping tabs on someone, or looking into someone. You know, like scoping out their Facebook or their social media pages, or driving past their house to see what's going on, or stopping in where they work to see what's going on, or asking people about them, trying to learn something so you can figure out something that you're worried about. Now you've also got this King of Swords energy, and this is also a decision maker. This is someone who's very smart, very logical, very analytical, very like thinking oriented, you know, thought oriented. But he's also very fair, and the difference between this King of Swords energy and this King of Cups energy, I mean, they're both decision makers. This one is emotionally detached. This one's not. This one consults his emotions during his decisions. This one's only interested in the truth and the facts of the matter. He doesn't care about the emotions. He doesn't consult his emotions. He doesn't even care about the story about what's going on, or the story about what happened. All he cares about is the truth and the facts of the matter. And he's going to use the truth and the facts of the matter to make the best, most logical, most fair decision for everyone involved. So let's clarify this King of Swords for you, Taurus. Tell me more about this King of Swords, please. Let's get two more on the King of Swords. Let's get two more. Okay, there's one. Let's get one more on the King of Swords. Thank you. The bottom of the deck, we have Temperance. Now, this is Sagittarius energy. So again, this is more fire energy that you've got here. more passion, desire. This is a card of patience. This is like blending together little bits at a time, trying to take things slow, trying to be very patient. Okay, now I noticed two things. We've already seen this King and Queen of Pentacles. This is a power couple. These cards are supposed to be together. This represents like a couple that is probably supposed to be together. And then in the midst of that, in between there, we've got the Lovers, which is like soulmates or twin flames, or like a very strong emotional connection. Like these people are supposed to be together. Now, clarifying this King of Swords, we've got the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Empress. So the King and Queen of Swords are also counterparts. These are also two cards and two people that are supposed to be together. Now the Queen of Swords, this is she who knows the truth. She speaks the truth, but she'll invite you to speak your truth and let you do it if she thinks it can add to the conversation or the decision making. But she already knows the truth, so the truth you speak to her, it better match up to the truth she already knows, or she's going to use this sword to cut you. So this is an energy of speaking the truth, but it's also an energy of cutting off the things and the people that no longer serve you. So we're clarifying the King of Swords. This is about being interested in the truth and the facts of the matter, and only using the truth and the facts in order to make the best decision possible. This is about already knowing the truth and cutting off the things that aren't in your best interest, that aren't serving you. And we've got this Ace of Pentacles. This is an opportunity. This is like the beginning of something prosperous, something abundant. This is like the seed that can grow into the Ten of Pentacles. It has the potential to grow into the Ten of Pentacles. It's not the Ten of Pentacles, but it has the potential to get there. It's just going to take work and time and effort. And then we've got the Empress energy, and this is all four queens rolled into one person. This is like the mother of the tarot deck, so it's like stable, abundant, nurturing energy. This is about growth. This is about the birth of new things, the birth of something new. But immediately I'm pulled back to this Emperor, because this is all four queens rolled into one, the Empress. The Emperor is all four kings rolled into one. So if this King and Queen of Pentacles are counterparts, and this King and Queen of Swords are counterparts, this is counterparts on a massive scale. This is all four queens, all four kings kind of counterparts. This is like a super power couple here. But it's like you're looking for the truth here on something. Like I think this is part of what you're grinding on in your mind, what you're so worried and stressed out about in regards to like this Nine of Swords and building something together, working as equals with your person to build something together. I think you're looking for some sort of truth, and the Page of Swords is usually the guy that finds that truth. So I'm seeing some cards that don't look so pleasant over here in your person's energy. I'm seeing you being walled off and defensive. I'm seeing like, looks like someone walked away from you and abandoned you, detached from you at the very least. I'm not sure if this Queen of Swords energy is you cutting someone off after you uncovered some sort of truth, and like you spoke your truth and cut them off, or if this is you got cut off. Someone got cut off. Something got cut off. Some decision was made based on truth and facts, but in logic and reason, but not emotions. This could just be speaking the truth about wanting to birth some new opportunity with your person. Yeah, I'm not feeling that you cut them off. I'm feeling like you're trying to be logical and reasonable about this and look at the facts that, you guys are a good couple together. You look at the facts, you're lovers. Look at the facts, you had all this stability between the two of you. You had this power couple level connection on multiple levels, it looks like. It's like they were your wish fulfillment, and probably the other way around. You were probably their wish fulfillment. And I think you're speaking your truth about wanting a new opportunity with them and having the opportunity to nurture and grow that opportunity, this seed that can grow into the return of your stability again. You're worrying about being able to build something together with them. You're trying to take charge of that situation. It looks like a rough spot for you, Taurus. I'm not gonna lie. Now let's scoot this over so we got some more room. Now in your person's energy, we have the Three of Swords. We have the Eight of Wands, the Three of Cups, and we have the Knight of Wands. So again, we got two more wands there on their side. They've got passion and desire for you. The part that's got me kind of worried here is this Three of Swords, and this is the card that I pushed up and made it so I would remember to tell you about this. When this card flew out of my hand and it landed directly on top of one of their cards, and I don't mean it landed like sideways on top of multiple cards, it landed directly on top of this. So this is heartbreak and sadness. This usually caused by a third-party situation. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic third party. It doesn't necessarily mean your person cheated on you with some other person, although it could mean that. The third-party energy can literally be any energy that's not you and that's not your person. So your person's job getting in the way, working too many hours can be the third party, and going to school can be the third party. Any other person's energy, like friends or family members, or I mean even playing too many video games could be the energy that makes this third party. But this is sadness and heartbreak caused by the third party. And then I see this Eight of Cups here, and I see this Page of Swords here. So this is like checking up on somebody. I'm wondering if you were checking up on your person and you uncovered that they had a third party going on, and that's where this walking away came from. That could be what this Queen of Swords energy is about. Like, you found that out and you spoke your truth and cut them off because they had a new opportunity and they were birthing something new somewhere else. It could be that. Or this is a general reading, so you got to take it as it resonates. The energies can definitely get flip-flopped in these. So this could be your person telling me that you had the third party. And this could be telling me that they cut you off. This to me, it doesn't feel like that, though. It feels like speaking the truth. But there was definitely some pain and hurt here, heartbreak and sadness. That's why you're walled off. It's got to have something to do with this walking away, and it's got to have something to do with this devil energy that we saw at the beginning. So let's clarify this Three of Swords. Tell me more about this Three of Swords for Taurus's person, please. Why is this Three of Swords here? Okay, let's get two more to clarify this Three of Swords for Taurus's person. Okay, we'll take 4. Okay, we'll take 5. Yeah, I told you at the beginning when all the cards were like doing this and spreading out from me that there was a lot going on here. The bottom of the deck is Justice. Yeah. Okay, let me get these out in order that they came out here. Okay. This Justice card represents balance. Balancing the situation, rebalancing the situation, doing the fair thing, the right thing, the just thing. So what this is telling me is there was some third party scenario that caused heartbreak and sadness, and your person is wanting to rebalance that out. Your person is wanting to make that right. They're wanting to do the right thing. Now, to clarify this Three of Swords, we have the Ace of Cups, Judgment. We have the King of Wands, the Fool, and we have the Eight of Swords. So this Ace of Cups is a new beginning in love and emotion. So I think whatever your person did that caused you heartbreak and sadness, I think they're wanting to make that right. They're wanting to rebalance the situation and start over from square one with you. I mean, this could be saying that your person does have a romantic third party and they've started a new emotional connection with them. I don't know. This, I'm feeling like I'm getting two separate messages here. Like, one of these messages is for you, and one of these messages is for other Taurus folks that are watching this video. I'm going to go through both of them individually. So you take whichever one applies to you, discard the other one, and ignore it. Only take what resonates. But what I'm seeing is your person had a third party. They're trying to balance that out. They're trying to make it right. And they want to offer you their cup of love again. They want to start over from square one in terms of this love connection with you. Judgment can be a card of second chances. This can mean that they're going to resurrect the situation. This is like an angel playing on her trumpet, calling the dead back to life. So this is a card of resurrecting the situation, getting a second chance, bringing this relationship back to life, starting over at square one. The King of Wands, this is bold, passionate, fiery, determined energy. He knows exactly what he wants. He goes after what he wants with bold, passionate, fiery determination. He doesn't take no for an answer. He sees things through till the end. Your person is wanting to take the leap with you, take a risk, take the leap of faith, not needing to know how all this is going to work before they start taking the first steps. They're just ready to take the leap and jump off the cliff and figure out how to grow their wings on the way down. But they're stuck in their head about it, just like you are, grinding on this repeating loop in their mind because they're not sure what's the safe step to take. They're not sure what to do, so they're feeling stuck, trapped, and blocked. Now, the other message that I'm getting, your person had a third party. They're wanting to do the right thing, the fair thing, the just thing. What's right for them. Not necessarily what's right for the situation to make what they did right. They're wanting to do what's right for them. They have started a new beginning in love and emotions somewhere else. And they're passing their own final verdict and judgment on this connection with you. They're calling it quits, calling it over with, because they have so much passion for this other person. They're going after this other person. They see what they want, and they're going after it, and nothing's going to get in their way. So much so that they're taking the leap. They're jumping off the cliff. They're just going for it without thinking about it. But Eight of Swords, they're stuck in their head about it. They're grinding on it. They're feeling stuck, trapped, and blocked. See, that doesn't, it makes sense until we get to that ending card. So you have to take it as it resonates. Now I'm feeling more strongly that it's like they're trying to make the situation right with you, start over at square one, resurrect the situation because they have so much passion for you. They're wanting to take the leap with you, but they're stuck in their head because of the pain that they caused you. And because they walked away from you, or you walked away from them, someone was cut off here. You're feeling walled off and defensive, trying to heal from all this. They're wanting to move to calmer waters. They have so much passion and desire for you, and they're wanting to resurrect this situation with you, and they're wanting to make things right with you. They want to come rushing forward toward you passionately. They want success and victory with you, but they too are trying to contain themselves because they don't want to make a mistake again, and they're stuck in their head about what to do. To me, that feels like the correct message because you are their wish fulfillment. Yeah, they want to come to you and express how they feel, express their emotions toward you. And yes, like I said before, Page of Swords, this is checking up on somebody. I think you were checking up on them, and you discovered this third-party situation going on, and that's what got you walled off and defensive. That's why you're stuck in your head. That's why you're confused with all these options. That's what the devil energy is in your energy. And maybe you walked away from them, but it looks like you went looking, trying to figure out what was going on, and you found something that caused a lot of sadness and remorse about the past and all this love that was spilled out and all these emotions that were spilled out. Yeah, and under that we've got justice. This is about making things right. That's what's here. So this is about doing the right thing, the fair thing, the just thing, rebalancing the situation, because you guys do have a lot of love between each other. This is, I breathe you in, you breathe me in, we're connected, but it's a two, and it represents we need to make a choice. Right under that we've got the Ace of Cups, a new beginning in love and emotions, which is what's right here in your person's energy. Then we've got this Two of Wands energy. Yeah, this is what's going on. This is a choice, like a fork in the road, a crossroads. Like, which path leads me to the world I want? Which path do I need to leave behind? Right under that, we've got Judgment. Yeah, this is the right story. Yeah, it's the same cards that are out here. Resurrecting the situation, second chances, strength, trying to have the inner strength to face your fears about this. To tame yourself so you don't go rushing off too quickly. Your person trying to tame themselves so they don't jump and take some stupid risk and mess everything up, and that's why they're stuck in their head. Then there's the Knight of Cups under that. This is making some sort of love offer, actions of love and emotions. Okay, glad we got that part figured out. Now, next in your person's energy is the Eight of Wands, which again is already in your energy over here. This is rapid, back and forth, passionate communication, forward movement, forward progress rapidly. Let's clarify this Eight of Wands for your person, Taurus. And let's get two more to clarify this Eight of Wands for Taurus person, please. Yeah, we're on the right story now. Bottom of the deck, we have Temperance again. So this is trying to be very patient. Your person is wanting to make forward progress with you rapidly. If they're not already communicating, if you guys aren't already communicating back and forth passionately, that's about to happen. It's about to start happening. Your person's just trying to be patient right now. Under that, we have Justice again. They're still wanting to do the right thing. They're wanting to balance this out, which is probably what the communications are going to be about. We've got the Two of Cups under that. I breathe you in, you breathe me in. We're connected, but I need to make a choice. Now, to clarify this Eight of Wands, we have the Five of Wands, we have the Two of Wands, and we have the Seven of Swords. So this Five of Wands, again, is conflict. This is internal conflict, a conflict in your person's desires, being pulled in multiple different directions about what they actually desire, what they want. And it's got them at a crossroads, a fork in the road, a decision point. Which path leads them to the world that they desire? Which path do they need to leave behind? And these are the things that they're communicating with you about. And this Seven of Swords, this is sneaky behavior. This is trying to get away with something. This is like lying, cheating, stealing, not wanting to get caught doing it. And I think that's what happened with this Page of Swords. I think you were looking around, looking for things, and you found something with this third-party scenario, and it's caused heartbreak and sadness. This was probably what you found. They were cheating and sneaking around and doing stuff they weren't supposed to be, trying to get away with it. Now, this card can also represent not wanting to be hurt. Like the guy's stealing these swords because he doesn't want them used against him. He doesn't want to be hurt by the swords. This can also represent leaving something behind because he can only carry 5 of these swords and he's got to leave 2 of them behind. So this card is about going down the path that they want and leaving the other path behind. So this could be your person communicating with you about what it is that they want. This new beginning in love and emotions, this reconciliation, or this like second chances, resurrecting the situation, communicating to you that they have passion and desire for you and that they want to take the leap with you. Yeah, they're stuck in their head about it. They're pulled in multiple directions about it, internally conflicted about which path to go down because they don't want to be hurt again. Now, next in your person's energy, Taurus, we have the Three of Cups. And this is reconciliation energy. This is being reunited and celebrating. Now this can also represent at times a third party scenario, and we've got the Three of Swords out here and the Seven of Swords out here. That's like sneaky behavior. We've got the Eight of Cups out here, detachment, walking away. So this could represent a third party as well, but I'm with the Judgment card out here, and we've seen it from both decks now. I'm feeling this is reconciliation, being reunited. Let's clarify this Three of Cups for Taurus's person, please. Yeah, that's what it is. I can tell already from this first card. Let's get two more on this Three of Cups, please. Yep. Let's get one more, please. Okay, yeah, there's a lot to talk about between you guys. I keep getting more cards than I ask for. Bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. This is divine timing. This is the Wheel of Fate, the Wheel of Destiny. This can be a fated event. This could be a change in luck and fortune. But to me, a lot of times what this card means is that what is supposed to happen will happen. So we've got this reconciliation, being reunited and celebrating. We have the Four, to clarify, we have the Four of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Six of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. So this Four of Pentacles is an energy of holding on tightly to something, not wanting to let something go. So your person's wanting to reunite with you, reconcile with you. They don't want to let you go. We've got the High Priestess. This is like divine guidance. This is she who knows. So this is where your intuition comes from. Your gut feelings come from here. This is your person getting divine guidance, maybe praying about this. They're, at the very least, this is more, the connection between you guys is more than just like passion and desire and physical attraction. It's more than just emotions between you. There's like a deeper connection than that. And your person is getting intuitive hits and gut feelings about not letting you go and about moving forward and to calmer waters with you. This is the mutual point of interest between the two of you. You're both wanting to leave the rough, choppy waters of the past behind. You're both wanting to move forward to calmer waters, to what you really want. And here it is again in your person's energy. And what they really want is to move forward with you, to take actions of love and emotions with you. This is them coming forward and offering their cup of love to you. Now, if it hasn't happened yet, it's divine timing at play here. But I feel like this is what is supposed to happen. This would make justice happen, the rebalancing of everything. And this seems like it's a fated event. I mean, we've got these Emperor and Empress, the four kings, the four queens rolled into one. The massive power couple. We've got King and Queen of Pentacles, King and Queen of Swords. I've said repeatedly, Taurus, when I was doing your energy, Taurus, that I feel like these two people are supposed to be together. What's supposed to be will be. Now the last card in your person's energy is the Knight of Wands, which again is right here in the mutual point of interest between you. This is having a lot of passion and desire. It's the second fastest moving knight in the deck. This is about rushing forward, taking rapid, passionate action toward what you desire. Let's clarify this Knight of Wands for Taurus's person, please. Let's clarify this Knight of Wands for Taurus's person, please. Let's get 3 on this Knight of Wands. Okay, there's one. Let's get 2 more to clarify this Knight of Wands, please. All right. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Tower. So the Tower is when everything comes crumbling down. This is like the universe bringing the tower down. It's rocking the foundations of everything. This is a very fast, very abrupt, radical change for your person or for the connection. Let me see here. What else do we have? To clarify this Knight of Wands, we have the Ace of Swords, we have the Chariot, and we have the 5 of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is the sword of victory. It's the sword of truth. It's the sword of clarity. It can also be the sword you would use to sever a relationship. Now I noticed right under this Tower, we also have Justice, again, like rebalancing things, doing the right thing. This sword in the middle is this sword. So it's used to sever the things that are no longer in balance, so balance can be restored and the fair, right, just thing can happen. And that's after this Tower moment. Okay, now it makes sense. This Tower moment happened. That third party stuff that we saw, you know, the walking away and detachment that we saw, this being, you trying to heal, being walled off and defensive, your person wanting a second chance, wanting to resurrect the situation, your person wanting to reconcile with you and leave all these rough, choppy waters of the past behind. All of that stuff was the Tower. And after the Tower, we get to Justice, which is where the unbalanced stuff gets cut off and balance is restored, and what is supposed to happen happens. The right, fair, just thing occurs. And this is the sword that they use to do that, to cut off all that stuff. They're wanting to move forward rapidly with you, like very rapidly with you, because this is the second fastest moving knight in the deck. And then we've got the Chariot. This is the fastest moving energy in the deck, period. This is about using the will to move forward in success and victory. It's about moving forward past all of those problems and challenges and roadblocks that were in the way in the past, moving past all that rapidly in success and victory, moving forward toward what it is they actually want, toward the desire for you. And then we've got this Five of Swords energy. This is usually not a good energy. This is like winning at all costs. It can be bickering and fighting and arguing and using your tongue as a sword, like using your words as weapons to hurt the other person. But if you look at this card, this guy's standing here with this smug look on his face. He's won because he was going to win at all costs. He manipulates, he doesn't play fair, he cheats, he stacks the deck in his favor so that he gets what he wants. But these people in the background, they're like, I'm done with the way you're acting. And they walk away. They're walking away from a painful situation. And we have the Tower, like right here on the bottom of the deck. This is that painful situation. Your person is wanting to leave all that stuff in the past. They're wanting to walk away from all of that stuff. They're wanting to choose the path that leads them where they want to go and leave that other path behind. So I think this is your person walking away from that painful behavior when they did things that weren't right, that weren't fair, then when they did things that created this need for justice, this need for the right, fair thing to happen, this need to like rebalance everything. This is them walking away from all that type of behavior that caused all that. And they're wanting to do that rapidly. Now, if you still have questions that you want answered about this situation or about your relationship, click on any of the videos that just appeared on your screen right now. And when you do, you'll be taken to more Taurus love readings that can give you more clarity and more insight about what's really going on. And I'll see you in the next video.